Hi, this is EEB Tarot, two E's and a B Tarot. I'm reading for the sign of Pisces. It's going to be timeless whenever you see this, but also what your current situation is now, right? Sorry. 9 card spread. The first, the initial spread is going to be done with the hologram deck, and I'll do the first 3 cards will be you, Pisces. The next 3 will be the person who you're connecting with in love. Did I say that? It's a love reading. Sorry, Pisces. Work with me, okay? My fellow water people. Okay, I'm trying to stay, tapped in, but whatever. Anyway, so the next 3 cards, which is 6, is how the person you're connecting to in love is showing up, and the last 3 cards of the 9 card spread is advice. I'm gonna do the whole spread and then go over each aspect of it once the spread is done. If you see me kind of, because after I go through the deck with pulling cards, and let's say it's a new perspective I'm looking at, or if nothing came out and we got to reshuffle. If you see me shuffling this deck, I've used it before, but I haven't used it as frequently as I use the clarifying deck that I'm gonna use to get clarity on your spread. So it's a little stiffer. You know what I mean? I've already pre-shuffled, but this is in case, you know what I mean, as we go through the deck. But 3 cards for Pisces, how they, and when they're first, you're really trying to break them in, it's like a part of my hand that is uncomfortable. 3 cards for how Pisces is showing up in love currently. How is Pisces showing up in love? Oh, Pisces, during your pre-shuffle. So what I got was when trying to really see if I could get something before the reading started, it kind of felt like in terms of love, y'all are eh. It's I feel like you see all of the benefits and positive aspects of it. There are parts of you that want it, and then there are parts of you that don't. It's and it's not oh, I want love so bad, or oh, keep love the fuck away from me. I don't think you're on the extreme of either. I think it's just you genuinely see the benefits of both, but it's you're kind of good not in one right now. There's nothing negative enough about the situation you're in for you to want to put forth effort the other way. You know what I'm saying? With you being basically in the middle with it. You're oh, I mean, yeah. So it makes me feel like if it presented itself and it felt seamless, then I think you would be open to it. But that could be completely different than what actually comes out in the cards. Excuse me. We'll see. Pisces, 3 cards for Pisces, how they are showing up in love. You could be seeing repeated 3s as well, Pisces. Or maybe you've been noticing that things have been happening in 3s or something. 3 cards for Pisces on how they're showing up in love. 3 cards. 3 cards for Pisces, how they're currently showing up in love. This is what I mean, okay, I'll shuffle, but it's the other deck, I do it a little less fumbliness, because like I said, they're more broken in, but these are still kind of stiff. 3 cards for how Pisces is showing up in love. 3 cards. 1, 2 more. 2 more for how Pisces is showing up in love. That was that's kind of suiting though. Like those last two just kind of felt like, okay. You know what I mean? And the Eight of Pentacles, I'm gonna take it. Nothing is by accident, right? So they say. You got Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Hermit with King of Cups at the bottom. Ooh, my battery. I don't really know how much time that means for it. I feel like I should get the charger though. I think I am. Hold on, Pisces. Give me 1 second. You can fast forward a few seconds in the video while I grab a cord. I haven't done the whole editing. I'd rather just play the video straight through, so hold on. I think it's charging again. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Hermit. The Hermit is major for Virgo. This feels like what I said in terms of how you're showing up, Pisces, where it's kind of like King of Cups energy is like, you know, very open and nurturing and receptive and like, what's that, like giving in love, right? Like, but sound and confident and like takes initiative kind of thing. You know what I mean? The Hermit is like an introspective, withdrawn kind of approach, right? But it's like, because it's like in a space of reflection. Like I'm just kind of figuring my life out, how my ducks go in a row and what my likes or dislikes or how I view the world or how the world views me, whatever the different aspects of it, in connection to relationships, like that's the energy it gives. Eight of Pentacles is focusing on me and the things that I need to grow and continue to build upon. And Five of Wands is kind of like that, you know how when you cut your hair, and for those people who have had hair and have cut it, like where it's like a significant difference, it doesn't look like it's the same hair, right? But you know how when you're going through a growth period where you're growing it back, and there's kind of like that awkward stage where the style, it's just an awkward stage, right? Like that's kind of, but as it continues to grow, it figures itself out, right? It adjusts to a more attractive or a more appealing styling, right, for you or whatever. But that's what the Five of Wands is giving. It's like an adjustment that is not detrimental or devastating. It's just an adjustment where there is like, it's not negativity on the other side. But there is a little bit of like, what is, like, you know, where it's just a little bit of learning curve, you know what I'm saying? Or an adjustment period. I don't know. It's giving like it's take it, like I'm kind of in the middle, like I see the positives of it, but then I don't, because like I said, that's not to say that's what the cards are definitely saying. I'm going to pull clarifiers. Oh shoot, I keep doing this, Pisces. I said I was going to pull the whole spread. I get, so when I first see you guys, like the initial U in the signs, I be so like, okay, let me I'm sorry. Okay, Pisces, what's this? Oh geez. Look, and what's crazy, another 5 of Cups. And fives, the Five of Cups always reminds me of the Hermit anyway, but like a demigod version of it kind of thing. I don't know. You could be seeing 555s or 55s, or you know, repeating fives. Some of you could be turning 55. You could be born on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I'm going to pull, like I said, 6 more cards. The next 3 are going to be your who you're connecting with energetically in love right now. Sorry, Pisces. 3 more cards. Hold on. I told you this deck doesn't feel that nice on my part of my hand. 3 cards for Pisces who they're connecting with in love currently. 3 cards. 3 cards for Pisces person. They're who they're connecting with in love energetically right now. 3 cards. I feel like I'm end up breaking this can with y'all. Amount of shuffles. My hand. 3 cards for Pisces person. 3 cards for who Pisces is connecting with energetically. 3 cards. Maybe it's you're not interested in connecting with nobody necessarily right now, Pisces, because I don't think it took this long. But the other sign I just read for, who's it, Aries? 3 cards for Pisces person who they're connecting with. Are you not connecting with? Is that the Hermit? Like, you focused on you getting your ish together. I feel like I don't even need to shuffle no more. I feel like I just need to keep re-going through it. Or maybe you being real choosy about your who. Who is Pisces connecting with in love? Pisces, who are you connecting with in love? Whoever it is, maybe it's because you're so attractive. You know, King Cups at the bottom of the deck. You sitting there, male or female, doesn't matter. Masculine energy, like you bringing, you making people perk up. Maybe you got folks fussing and fighting for your attention, and you focus. And look at that little smirk. You ain't even noticed that. I'm still gonna pull, but look at that little smirk. Why ain't working? Like, yeah, these all of them fighting over me. But I'm focused on me. I ain't even got time. I don't know why they checking for me. Look, I'm Hermit. I'm visor down with mine. I don't know why they checking for me. You know? Like, yeah, okay. Okay. Pisces. 3 cards for who is Pisces connecting with in love. 3. Pisces, do you not 3 cards? This is crazy. You can fast forward until you see the next 6 cards on the table, because, child, Pisces, maybe you just need a all about you reading or something. Pisces, 3 cards for who they are connecting with. Oh, in love. I might have to switch decks and use the other deck for this for the clarifier, and maybe 3 cards. Man, Maybe God don't want me to do this reading with my hand not feeling at its best. 3 cards. Or maybe he just wanted me to pull from this deck. See? You see that? Your person. Death. Out of here. Next card. 7 of Cups. It came sideways, but we'll address that. Next card for one more card for Pisces person. How they showing up in love. Pisces person. Now, come on now. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. One more card. One more card for Pisces person. How they're showing up. All right. Last one. Let's pull for advice. I just started hearing that song, Rihanna, and look at that. Look, it just dropped while I was trying to handle the cards. Confirmation. We did the right thing with this deck. The Rihanna and T.I. song, just live your life. Steady chasing that paper. What is it? 3 cards advice for Pisces. For how they're dealing. Interesting. For who they're dealing with or connected to in love. Bottom of the deck, the devil. Okay. Should I scooch it over? Squeeze in here, just scooch. Okay. So we already addressed you, Pisces, and how you're showing up. Well, we didn't already address you, but in terms of the cards. 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the Hermit, right? Death card for how your person is showing up. Death card, major for Scorpio. 7 of Cups, water, Pisces, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, which is you. And Knight of Swords, which is air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? And your advice was the Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh, also this 7 of Cups came sideways. Knight of Cups, which is, again, water, you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Queen of Swords, air, and then the 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and that's fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with the Devil, which is major for Capricorn at the bottom of the deck. Pisces, your person or who you're connected to feels like, do you see how, like, the Hermit in yours, can you see that? How the Hermit in your spread is like next to the Knight of Swords in theirs. It feels like where you want to kind of just chill and be like on like a just a chill, even terrain. Like this person is like wanting to rush in. You know what I mean? Like they want more community, or even if they don't want to rush in, like they want more of something. Like they want to talk to you more. They want to, you know, fucking know what you're thinking and want you to share more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe this person, like y'all kind of don't see eye to eye with stuff because like they feel like they got options or they are an option and you're not really taking it serious. It doesn't feel like you're taking it serious. It feels like it's not. But with the death major for Scorpio, maybe they could be a Scorpio, the person you're dealing with, or they're a fellow water sign with the death card and the 7 of Cups. I I don't know, July 28th, April 28th. This is July 28th still water? I don't know. I'm just saying July 28th and April 28th. But this person or whoever you connecting with, it's like maybe they don't know where they're coming or going with it. Like you feel very like in your zone, and they're dying inside. Like you chilling and just going through your day per usual, and they're fucking under a horse. Oh my God. I don't know. Oh. And if this person is a Scorpio, they don't tend to. Scorpios are kind of like when they, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to do, look, because I know it got to get broke in. And don't be judging how I do my cards. You do your cards, you do your cards. Let me do my cards, I do my cards. But this is like, I don't want it to affect, the frequency at which I'm trying to get these readings out, because a particular part of my hand is being irritated, or you know what I'm saying? So I know it got to get broke in, but at the same time, it's like wear and tear on it. I don't know. I almost want to clarify. I don't know. We'll see. If nothing comes from this deck when I go to clarify, then we'll just stick with the deck that I was initially going to use for the clarifier, but we'll take it as it comes. Eight of Pentacles. What are you focused on, Pisces? What's the thing that Eight of Pentacles, to be honest, if it's not love, it doesn't feel like another person. With the Devil at the bottom of the deck, maybe. But if it is another person, if it is another person, it's somebody that feels like it's like this person is not like oh, it could be. No. This feels like you are just focused on the things that you enjoy or that need your attention throughout the day. And I don't, it's not giving that it's in a romantic way to this counterpart. Let me see. Look at me. My hands is all ridiculous because I'm trying to maybe I should put a Band-Aid on right there. Maybe that might help. I'm going to put like a bandage or something next time and see if it helps. Okay. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles for Pisces. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles for how they're showing up. Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles for Pisces. Yeah, maybe it's just a deck for you, Pisces, because it was not doing that in the Aries reading. So we'll just stick with this one. Maybe it's you saying, I don't want to mince words and confuse things. I want to just clarify Eight of Pentacles. What's got Pisces focus in love? Judgment. Yeah, this could be, give me one more card. This could be like the ending of a relationship, like you've passed a significant relationship or a newfound sense of freedom, and you're just like immersed in that, One more card for Eight of Pentacles. Chariot. Yeah, that's it. Is the Chariot is sorry, I didn't say it. The judgment is major for Scorpio, and the chariot is major for Cancer. This person could definitely be a Scorpio. You have Scorpio somewhere significant in your placements. Or you got a lot of water. I don't know. But yeah, love is at the bottom of the deck. It feels like there was a significant relationship. That's what I was going to say too. Like if you are giving, like if something does have your focus, like part of me feels like your focus is not on love, it's on your business and your affairs. And then the other part of me is like, you're focused on your business and your affairs. And if you are focused on love, it's a love that was from like before, like something you feel like connected to. Devil at the bottom of the deck, like some sort of like bounding to somebody, but not necessarily in a toxic way, but in an obligatory way. I think I just made that up. But there was like history there. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a tumultuous history, or like a not a road paved easy, right? But it seems like outside of that, what came out of that is now your new system freedom, and you're just focused on growing and building from that, like rebuilding or something, like, you know. And it seems like the Lovers is like there in the ether, but it's not. It's like at some point, you know, it'll happen, but you're not pressed. It's not what you're focused on necessarily. Like it feels like you want it to be some sort of like organic thing. I don't know. What's the Hermit? What are the feelings around the Hermit for Pisces? What are the feelings? Give me one more. What are the feelings around the Hermit for Pisces? 9. I said one more. I said one. Look, the Devil came back out. The 7, Hangman. There's your card, Pisces. And the King of Swords, I believe it was reversed. The Hangman with the Hermit. King of Swords. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Pisces is as you're building towards whatever this is that you're trying to create for yourself, you're still involved in the nuances of building relationships, like you're putting yourself in spaces where like you're not cut off, right? I know the Hermit is there, but it's not complete and total isolation. It just feels like there are moments when you interact with people, but you're more so reflective. I mean, you're more so introspective. You're more so internally reflective, right? Like, and the communication that you do give, you want it to be intentional. Like, remember when I was saying, like, they want you to call more, share your thoughts more. It's like you, 7 of Pentacles, with the King of Swords, it's not that you don't want to share it's not that you don't have thoughts to share. It's just that you feel like you just share the ones that are necessary. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to belabor points or feel obligated to engage or think on things, and because you're actively working within yourself not to do that to yourself. So it's like you don't want this outside entity bringing that in. You want somebody who feels secure, Queen of Pentacles, and sound in their own foundation and stability, who's comfortable with how the mechanics of their own life works, so that it's aligned with like how you already are comfortable with living your life or what you're building towards. It's almost like you're not against love, but it's like it's really got to make that smooth merge, that seamless merge, that seamless transition into this space. Because you are, what is that like? You feel good about the things that you have, like collected or accumulated thus far in your life. Like it wasn't an easy, it wasn't an easy experience, you know what I mean, life for you. It wasn't completely, you know what I'm saying, you're here. So it definitely, you made it through. But Chariot, there was definitely some rough terrain. So it stands to reason that you are looking for someone that doesn't require you to continuously validate them. But that's interesting though, because it's like, where do you find that balance of, you have to fulfill yourself and that merging of, but we also share worlds. You know what I mean? Like, at what point does it become, well, this is no longer a situation where I'm neglectful to the relationship. This is a situation where you're not allowing me to be my own person, even within this relationship. Like, I feel like I have no space or air to breathe, King of Swords, for myself. Devil, major for Capricorn, like it feels suffocating. Or that's what you don't want to feel, Let's see how, maybe that card deck, the card stock is just thicker, because this deck doesn't even hit that same part of my hand as, I don't know. Also, there are probably less cards now because they're on the table. All right, so how is Pisces person? Should I take it? I don't know. We'll see. But how is Pisces person showing up in love? I didn't say it. I'll put them back because I didn't say it, but I was looking at the death card. Let's just see, because if it's meant to come out, then it will, right? Let's see. I want to know what the death card is. How Pisces person is showing up. How is Pisces? What's the death card for how Pisces person is showing up? What's the death? The World and the Five of Swords. The World is major for Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. Did I say that before? I did the Aries reading. I don't know if I said that right. Sometimes I get to talking and just say anything and think back like, no, that wasn't what I meant. My mouth said it, but my brain had a different, like, whatever. But the World with the Five of Swords. Maybe this is the type of person where, like, they quick to wanna, I'd be like, okay, then like, then we should just stop talking then. Then we should just not even deal with each other then. Then we should just, like, it's always like a new like person, like but like a new version of them. Like, where it's like you think you starting like over fresh, and it's like the second y'all, like it's like the fighting just creeps its way back in, and then it's like, well, we should just done it. You know what I'm saying? Because I got motherfuckers, I got shit I could be doing, and there's moves I could be making, and I got people on my bumper. You know what I'm saying? Like, however, or something, or I've got options that I could be pursuing over here or something. Maybe they ain't saying it, but they may be thinking it. Especially if they're Scorpio, they're definitely thinking it. I don't know. What's the Seven of Cups for the Pisces person? What's Seven of Cups for Pisces person? Look at that. In reverse. Five of Wands. Oh, Jesus. It came in reverse. So, like I said, Five of Wands is like getting through like a learning curve, or a rough, like a growth period, right? Like it's a little bit of turbulence in something while things are worked out or figured out. And maybe there's no, because with the Five of Wands in the upright, it says that there is, whenever you have change, right? Because five is also indicative of change. When you have change, there's gonna be a learning curve. It's different. It's not, it wouldn't be called change if it's something you've done. You know what I mean? It's the same. So it's different. And there's a new, like, you have to readjust how you align with it and groove with it, but the end result is beneficial, right? And with your person's Five of Wands being in reverse, is same energy but not, you know what I mean? Like it's not discourse that's gonna lead somewhere productive. It's either discourse that's being had that's not going to lead somewhere productive, or maybe this is something where the discord is not even acknowledged. Like, let me see. Clarify the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands. Clarify. Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Pisces. I don't know. I feel like I want to say something, but I don't know if this has anything to do with this, or if this is just some random thing that my brain is thinking. I don't know. Let me... Whatever this is that this person is doing, they feel pretty, or not doing, they like whatever their actioning is, they feel confident in it. They feel like it's, you know how people say loud and wrong? You know what I mean? Like you ain't got the right idea here, but you are like real, like arrogant in your stupidity. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's over though. Like, is this not being able to see when they're wrong in something, or maybe they were more worried about focused on things that serve them instead of like how to resolve things with you guys. Like maybe there was like even the intimacy is not what it feels like it should be for you, Pisces. Or maybe it's not what it feels like it should be for them if the roles are reversed. And no, it feels like it's not what it should be for you, and but they're not seeing a problem with it. And maybe they're not seeing a problem with it because they're too distracted with all these other things that make them feel good. Or that are beneficial for them. What's the Knight of Swords for Pisces person? What's the Knight of Swords for Pisces person? Two of Cups. Yeah, this feels like somebody who is, you see how the Knight of Swords is rushing towards the Seven of Cups? And it's just how they placed, being kind of blinded by all of this reverse wands action. And they're not actually going towards the Two of Cups. It's like maybe their mind and their focus is not on the relationship, the person that you're connecting with, Pisces, in love. And this could be this seems intimate. There might be two different storylines going here, where there's a Pisces that's very cool in a situation, and there's people who are interested in you, Pisces, but you are very like cool on your shit. Like you're just, you know what I'm saying? And then those Pisces, but maybe you're in some sort of back and forth relationship or something where this person is not. I definitely feel there are Pisces that are checking, that are people that are checking for you, Pisces. But then I also feel like there are these people, this separate grouping where it's the person that they're on again back and forth with is not seeing, like they're distracted. They're, I don't know. They're focused on what you feel like is the wrong thing, or how, at least how you're viewing them. Because I'm doing this from how they're showing up with you. I don't know. What? I'm trying to. What's the Death card? Give me the Death card for what is Pisces person putting it into? What's closing out? Because right next to the Death card is your Judgment card, right? So that's death, putting it into something, and Judgment is rebirth. And they're both Scorpio cards. With endings, there are beginnings. You know what I mean? So like, what's the Death card in relation to Pisces person? Magician, Major for Gemini, and Eight of Wands. Temperance at the bottom of the deck, Major for Sagittarius. The World, the Magician, 5 of Swords. What's the World? What's the World? For Pisces person. What's the World? Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles to the World. Yeah. This person feels like they want like this very like, you know how you on social media or on media period, and on in cinema and all type, you know what I'm saying, what it like there's this, or in music, like there's this allure of a particular lifestyle, and it feels like there's a lot of chasing that. And like running really fast. Hold on. Yeah, man, this just feel busy. This feel busy. And I feel like the problems, if you are in a relationship with this person, Pisces, I feel like they ripping and running, and the problems that you guys, the disconnect you guys have is kind of like an afterthought. It's like an afterthought. Like it's not, and then it's like, then you don't like that, you feel like hurried or not valued in how it's addressed or something. Like if it feels but the person themselves, it just seems like their focus is on something material, something that like it's definitely not emotional. Like there's a disconnect in terms of how someone is, how they're expressing, how they're showing up in love with you, and what you're looking for to show up for you in love. It doesn't feel aligned. Whether you're a single Pisces or a Pisces in a relationship, this doesn't feel aligned. It feels like if there is some sort of remnants of a past love there, or a indicator of what could be like potential or something, it feels like it's not. Where's that? Where that third card at for advice? Did I move that? I would have to go back and watch the video, because there was 3 cards here for your advice, Pisces, and it's gone. I ain't even got to that part yet. 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It just feels like it's a lot. Like it's, and not because of the amount of cards, it's just how they're kind of linking with each other. It feels like it's a lot going on, but they're not in the same, y'all aren't going in the same direction, or at the same speed, or at the same, with the same intention. It's like there's a whisper or an essence of it being there, but it doesn't feel locked in. It also feels like there's a way that if you guys are in a relationship, like you're presenting maybe outwardly. Maybe there's a mask, a relationship mask you guys wear where it looks together, but there's all these underlying unaddressed issues or something. I'm gonna have to pull another card because I don't know what I didn't lock in. I said it, but I didn't. My brain isn't recalling what the ninth card was for the spread, so I got to pull another one for advice. Pisces, what advice for Pisces in love? One more card for the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Swords. One more card. I must explain that and moved it somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe it was the Knight of Swords. Let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Put in the comments, please, because I'm... oh, yeah. Knight of Cups, which is water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio again, Queen of Swords, Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Justice is major for Libra. It feels like there's a balance that's going to be established or restored, that's going to allow for you to really take ownership in your head over heart approach. Like, it doesn't seem like you are doing whatever this is as it relates to connecting with the relationship. Like, if it's somebody you're in a committed relationship with, or it's on again, off again, whatever, it doesn't seem like you're coming Knight of Cups in reverse in a romanticized view. Like, it feels like you're very sound, Queen of Swords, and you're thinking and wanting this to be a outcome that allows for that balance to be restored from whatever this disconnect is. And it feels like it's definitely going to be happening swiftly. Like, it's whatever this is, it feels like it's coming to whatever balancing it is, with the Judgment for you, the Death card for them, and Justice for the advice. Like, you got the World, the Chariot. It's like this is a cycle completely doing what it's designed to do, which is shake things up and allow people's true nature. Like how when everyone went into a lifestyle where we had to stay inside and quarantine and things like that, like it forced you to really get to know the person that you were living with. You know what I mean? And a realization that maybe our interests aren't so interesting, or our connections don't necessarily connect, and our views are not looking in the same direction. What does that mean? And when I said that this person like a social media life or whatever, it's not even necessarily like they're trying to, maybe they are, but it's not necessarily trying to be this person. It's just they realize that they're not another person. You know what I mean? Maybe another person was more aligned to that, and this is who they're coming to an understanding. Like, they're figuring it out. I don't know. But your advice is to trust your head over your heart and know that there's a obvious, like, I don't even think it's anything I'm saying. Like, I think even you looking at your own life, you're like, yeah, this is going, doors and windows are opening and closing how they should be. Like, I feel like even in the discourse, the course of action feels right, like in whatever aspect of it, in terms of not being harmful to one another. You know what I mean? All right, Pisces, that's your reading. Also, you could be seeing repeated 7s or 3s. Let me know in the comments if this reading resonated. If you liked it, please share and subscribe. I'll be doing more readings. And it's really encouraging for you guys to let me know how this connects with you. And I'm so appreciative just for, if you're one of the subscribers that I have, or just a new viewer, I'm so appreciative, and I thank you all for taking the time to watch the videos, but I'll definitely be posting more. Until then, Pisces, be well and be safe.